Scott, you require 141.
So Scott's got first poke. This is looking at 81, down the bottom of the board, so it's double 12, 141.
Game shot on the third leg. Scott
Immaculate
Taylor.
from Scott Taylor.
Bradley, you require 120.
Look at a double-double, didn't quite pan out.
Looking at the treble, oh, went for bullseye. So 75 left.
64.
He's 56. So
Scott, you require 40.
Scott now 3 darts at double top for the match.
Game shot and the match.
And gets there
Scott
eventually. Scott Taylor beats Bradley Roes, but he made hard work of it. A game that he dominated, but he allowed his Dutch opponent the opportunity to take it all the way to a last leg decider. He's won, but the shake of the head suggests to you he's not overly pleased with the performance. You look at those numbers, you can suggest why.
Yeah, the evidence suggests otherwise.
Which could be a problem if he finds a decent sleeping routine and
137.
finds himself fully fresh.
Arne, you require 58.
So it's double top to break in the 11. And he
Game
does.
shot on the third leg. Adam Sevada. 100.
And he does.
Adam, you require 86.
So it's 86 for the match for Adam. So it's double 16. And he does.
Game shot and
And
the
it's an
match.
11
Adam
darter
Sevada.
to finish for Adam Sevada. When he was hot in that game, he was red hot. His average just under the ton mark, and it felt like there's still room for improvement. But Jack Tweddell, he played okay in that game. 92, 96 average, his scoring was decent, but he got comprehensively outplayed. 1 for 6 on the doubles, he missed opportunity to go 2-0 up in the piece. He had another chance to reduce the gap, but Sevada is in a league of his own and he moves 4 points clear at the top of the table.
Gary, you require 157.
So Gary back on 157. So it's treble 19. And it's double top. And he does.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Gary
Well,
Stone.
that is a sucker punch applied by Gary Stone. He was a long way in front in that leg, but that will feel like a real
Fifth leg,
proverbial
it's Arne
kick
to
for
throw
Arne
first.
Spee. Too many chances in this leg have gone a begging. And there's another one. And the game from this
6.
point onwards should
Gary,
be
you
up.
require 2.
So Gary open to get. And he does.
Game
So it's
shot
double
and the
1 for
match.
Gary.
Gary Stone.
That is a comprehensive win for Gary Stone. Up until that last leg, his average was teetering above 106, and he knows that following a fantastic start to the contest, that last leg in terms of numerical value just let his average down a little bit. Still 95, a change. He had that 157 checkout. It was a good performance from the Scot. A 4-1 win for Gary Stone against Arne Spee.
Bradley, you require
Bradley has
100.
another dart and a double in this match. He's got a nice guide for the treble. Finds it, crashed off the barrel, double 10. A graze of the wire,
80.
maybe the closest he
Adam, you
gets to winning a
require
leg in this
32.
match. Sevada, double 16 to finish the job off.
Game
Well, he's
shot and
making
the
this
match.
look
Adam
like a
Sevada.
stroll in the park so far. Adam Sevada with his 7th win from 7 matches, and he is hardly breaking sweat to do so. Averaging 93, 94, and how well he's playing this week, that's actually his 3rd lowest average of the week so far. That is how well Adam Sevada is playing.
100. Gary, you
Well,
require 40.
Finally wrap this match up. Tops, now double 10.
Game shot
Last
and the
dart
match.
again
Gary
for
Stone.
Gary Stone, and it's a win again for Gary Stone. Winning the group may well be out of his hands, but he's doing a great job in securing Group B. A comprehensive win for Scott Taylor, which helps him in terms of legs difference and also takes form the legs difference of Scott Taylor. He moves on to 8 points plus 8 with that 4-0.
Jack, you require 62.
It's by match practice. And being in that situation.
Game shot on the third
Excellent
leg.
for Tweddell.
Jack
3-0
Tweddell.
he leads.
It's a good chance for Arne here on 76. And it's double top to make it 3-2.
36.
But that could be curtains for the Dutchman. Tweddell comes back, readies himself for double 10 to win this contest 4-1. Waiting and wearing in the background to finish this match off
Jackie required
by
20.
4 legs to 1. Double 10 is what he's looking at.
Game
And
shot
double
and the
10
match,
is what
Jack
he gets,
Tweddell.
and Jack Tweddell seals a 4-1 win against Arne Spee. It moves him on to 10 points and it moves him back up to second place. You saw Gary Stone and Scott Taylor overtake him, but now he's back in P2 with that 4-1 win there against Arne Spee.
Gary require 121.
Looking at 51. So it's the bullseye to go 2-0 up. And he does.
Game shot on his second leg.
Marvellous for
Stone.
Gary Stone. It's a 12-darter to open up a 2-0 lead. Have his first opportunity
require 40.
with 3 in hand to get a leg on the board. And if he doesn't take, Stone is back on a double to win the match. And he's got 1 left at double 5.
35.
It doesn't go.
Gary required
And the unbeaten
20.
streak of Adam Sevada could well end here if Gary Stone can find double 10. Has to shuffle across. Glances it off the barrel and in, and that's a
Gary
statement
Stone.
win for Gary Stone. A 4-0 success against Adam Sevada. The man from Arizona being dealt his first defeat of the week. It shouldn't really derail his chances of winning Group A. He's still got a 4-point gap at the top of the table. He's still got to play the bottom, or one of the bottom 2 still towards the end of the session. So Stone 4, Sevada 0. Coming up next, Roes against Tweddell.
But, you know, with this group at the moment, there's a lot of players that have played a lot of years within the PDC system.
Bradley require 119.
So they've got a lot more experience than obviously compared to Bradley and to Arne.
$87.
Oh, that's one way
Jackie
to leave 32.
required 25.
For this to win the match.
Game shot.
That
and
was
the
a
match,
13
Jack
followed
Tweddell.
by a 14 for Jack Tweddell. Average of 97, 50% on his doubles. That was a remarkable end to that display for Bradley Roes. That wait for a first win continues. Those are stats from that match. Tweddell running out a 4-1 winner against Bradley Roes. Our 9th game sees Arne Spee and Scott Taylor go head to head.
I'm just going to make
Adam
good
require
inroads and
116.
true to his word. Absolutely fantastic so far. So he's looking at another 19 to leave tops. So it's double top for 116 to go 2-0 up, and does so.
Game shot on his second leg. Adam
Was it ever in
Sevada.
doubt?
It's cracking darts leave,
Scott,
double
you
14.
require 88.
So the pressure all of a sudden on Scott. So he's looking at the 18. So bullseye. And he does.
Game shot on the 4th leg. Scott Taylor. Scott, you require 87.
So Scott now 87 for the match, 51, double 18, double 9. And he
Game
does.
shot and the match.
Takes it
Scott
and
Taylor.
moves his tally on to 10 points. A comprehensive win that for Scott Taylor, averaging pretty much as he has done all day. He hasn't really got out of first gear so far over the course of the Tuesday session, but he didn't really have to get the better of Arne Spee by 4 legs to 1. Our next game is Bradley Roes against Gary Stone.
Sorry. You know, we've first game, Merv King, Jamie Hughes.
82.
Okay.
Gary requires 67.
Little bit cheeky, Brad. But this could be game over here. Bradley expects it to go.
27.
It doesn't.
Bradley
The
requires
only is the bullseye
25.
seem to have been the only target Bradley's found with any efficiency today. So it may not be as madcap as one would suggest.
1.
But you could hear
Gary require
the
40.
sigh of frustration, and you can understand why he is seething. Because Stone here to make it 0-9 for Bradley Roes in this Group A. Cannot pin
20.
tops.
Bradley required 24.
Double 3, last chance saloon.
21. Gary, you require 20.
Well, Gary has, in terms of visits to double 10, been fairly efficient. A lot of the time, he's had to take it last start in hand, but now it's double 5 he's chasing. And
Game
double 5 he
shot and the
gets.
match,
It's
Gary
another
Stone.
4-0 win for Gary Stone. In matter of fact, over the course of the day so far, Gary Stone's won 4 and dropped just 1 leg. It's an incredible display from the Super Scot, and he didn't really have to get much out of first gear to accrue a comfortable 4-0 win against Bradley Roes, who missed 8 darts and a double over the course of the match. Next up for us, Adam Sevada takes on Arne Spee.
Arne, you require 120.
Bit of inconsistency creeping into Adam's game at the moment. So it's double top for Arne. And he does.
Game shot on the 5th leg. Arne
Well, that
Spee.
is the best spurt we've seen from Arne Spee this week. Arne Spee
Arne, you
readies
require
himself in the
25.
background.
No
but-
score.
When the line approached, he shanked one.
Adam, you require 57.
Oh, what a treble 20 that was.
But now's not the time, Arne. Well, he sees the funny side of it, but it may not be laughing much longer. Because Sevada, to play his get out of jail free card, is looking at tots for the win. Double 10.
37.
Does it go? And for Arne,
Arne,
it's
you
all about
require
making sure that
25.
first dart is plumbing the single. That's probably the most difficult dart he's going to throw in this combination. And that's why he headed down. And
Game
now
shot
finds
and
a
the
double
match,
11.
Arne Spee.
Arne Spee has provided a huge upset here. The man who previously just won 1 match over the course of his campaign has beaten the seemingly unassailable Adam Sevada by 4 legs to 3. And when it looked like the man from Arizona was going to run away with this group, he has now got a chasing pack that will sense blood.
$140. Jack, you require 5.
Because there's pressure on this now. If Tweddell doesn't get, Taylor's in situ,
Game
but
shot
Tweddell
and
does
the
get
match, Jack
last
Tweddell.
start in hand to seal a 4-3 win against Scott Taylor. Average of around about 93.5 for the man from Swindon, doubling fairly efficient as well. 4 from 10. Well, it was a game which was dominated by the player throwing first.
Oh, just
Arne,
to
you
stay in the
require
match.
85.
But Arne now 85 to wrap up the victory, so he'd be looking at 20 for the ball. Oh,
Arne Spee has just told Bradley
69.
Roes, you ain't taking this out, pal.
Bradley, you require 100.
go on, Bradley, take 2 bullseyes out.
Don't, because that's probably what he's going to go for.
It's double 19.
62.
Well, Arne's gamble paid off.
Arne, you require
And now
16.
he's back with 3 double 8 to round off a comprehensive 4-0 win, and he only
shot
needs
and
the
the
1
match,
dart to do
Arne
it.
Spee.
Arne Spee beats Bradley Roes by 4 legs to 0. There's 2 wins in his last 2 games for the Dutchman, and he beats his compatriot to 0. This the tail of the tape from that match. We'll get 3
Jack,
more in
you
his hand
require
at
32.
32 to complete a 4-2 win.
Game
And
shot
complete
and
a
the match,
4-2 win he
Jack
will
Tweddell.
with a 14 darter in what turned out to be the last leg of the match. Jack Tweddell moves to the top of the group, 16 points to his name, courtesy of a 4-2 win over Gary Stone. Yeah, Jack, many congratulations. It felt like you played at the same consistent level as Monday, but it felt like you got a lot more joy out there today.
Yeah, I mean, the results were pretty much the same. 4 wins out of 5, 4 same wins out of 5, beat the same people. Going into today, I thought I was deservedly second. I didn't think I did quite enough to be first. Adam obviously played really well yesterday, but was hoping to make a bit of inroads into it today. But
when you're in a situation such as when Adam was playing as well as he did yesterday, you just thinking, right, if I just carry on playing like I'm playing, there should be hopefully a little bit of a drop-off and I'm able to take that opportunity.
yeah, it was a little bit like that. And also, I've just played consistent the last 2 days. Obviously, I know I've got a higher ceiling than what I've shown so far in the last couple of days. I've played better here before. So I know it can come. I was just hoping it would come today against him first game. Didn't quite work out, a few missed doubles, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
It feels like it clicks whenever you're in this building. What is it about the Super Series that brings some of the best of your game out?
It's just the conditions. The conditions are really, really good. The throw is perfect up there. There's nothing else like it around. But I feel like I've been playing consistently well for the last few weeks. Q score was about a 90 average. Challenge Tour, I think I've ran at a 90 average. It just didn't quite pan out.
What's your goals and your targets for the 2025 season?
I would like to win one here. Would be get into the Champions Week would be great, or at least get close again like I did against Andy previously. I'm 45th, I think, in the table in the Challenge Tour at the minute, which is lower than I think I probably should be considering how well I played. But again, that's the way it goes with the draw and everything. So just try and move up the rankings.
So is this now all about taking the next steps? Last year was a good foundation. It's just kind of building on that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've only been playing darts again for about 14 months. So last year was just me seeing whether or not I enjoyed the game again. And now this year is about just trying to push forward a bit.
Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen in this game between Adam and Scott. But you must feel like regardless of the outcome, you're in a very good place to attack tomorrow. Yeah,
I feel good about the fact that it's in my own hands. I don't like having to wait on other people's results. So regardless of this, if Adam were to win, we'd go level. So all I need to do is win all my games tomorrow. So it's as simple as that, really.
And if it doesn't quite work out tomorrow, you just happy still to play on the 5 days?
Yeah, 100%. That's what it's there for. And the opportunity's there still to get through to finals night. I did it on Thursday, Friday last time. So if it happens like that again, it happens like that again.
Jack, many congratulations. Another good day today. We shall see you tomorrow. One more match to go for us. Scott Taylor against Adam Sevada. I'm going to make the move to the commentary box to join Keegan Brown. Keegs.
Scott, you require 116.
Desperately unlucky. Is Taylor going to get a match start here? Yes, he is. Double top. 4-3 Taylor. And it means
Scott
that Jack Tweddell is going to be top of the group going into Wednesday's play. For Adam Sevada, a perfect first day has been complemented with a day 2 which didn't quite go to plan. Scott Taylor's also put himself within the mix of Group B. Taylor 4, Sevada 3. Analysis coming up next.